If you're in Argentina right now, one of the worst things that will happen to you because you don't have Spanish is the dependency that you will have for your whole trip to Argentina. This is something super important that for some reason foreigners do not know when they come here to Argentina. They normally think that if you come to Argentina here, you can just live with your English because English is an international language, English, lengua franca, or the most important language of all. But the truth is you are here in Argentina and this is a country where everyone speaks Spanish and English. It is not that important for us. We do not have any neighbors that speak English here. Our neighbors is Paraguay, Chile, Brazil, Peru, Uruguay, and all of these countries, they speak Spanish and their neighbors are all the same. So everyone speaks Spanish here in this side, in this part of Latin America. And if you come here for a relative, you come here for work, you come here because you have a friend here, boyfriend, girlfriend, etc., you will experience what it feels to be a baby again. You will experience reborn again because everything that you will do, you will not do it alone. Every time you need to do something, every time you need to go somewhere, you have to call your friend, your relative, your boyfriend, girlfriend, Google Translator, ChatGPT. That is not being independent. That is not freedom. It will not be the same if you speak at least a little Spanish that could actually help you for traveling, that could actually help you to talk with locals, understand what the locals are saying, and not only this regular Spanish, you have to learn Argentinian Spanish because here people talk with their own way, with their own dialect. So the point here is that not speaking Spanish equals dependency, because as I just told you, every time you have to do something, you have to go somewhere, you have to communicate with someone because you cannot do anything alone. You're exactly like a baby, like a child. That means that if you go to a store, you will have to call your friend and say, hey, how do you say towels? How do you say bottle of water? I need something. How do you say all of this stuff? So everything will slower. You could lose money because you don't know a word or something, and then you buy something that you didn't know that it was there. If you have to go somewhere, you will have to wait much more because they will have to find someone who can communicate with your problem, someone who can actually understand you. If you have to go to your hospital, never mind. An emergency, I cannot tell you. Extremely awful. This will make your trip super uncomfortable. And I don't understand why would you like to experience this if you can avoid it just for learning Spanish for a while, just for learning Spanish, at least for reaching a level that allows you to speak and communicate in all of these type of situations. That's the Spanish that you need. So if you wouldn't like to take the time of someone that has to work, because if you have a relative, boyfriend, girlfriend, etc., friend that have to work, you are taking their time. You are even taking your own time because you didn't learn Spanish, so you're wasting more time than you was supposed to spend here. And if you wouldn't like to have all of these problems, you have to learn Spanish. But let me tell you that there's a good point as a conclusion for all of this, that if you have to come here, you don't really have to learn all the Spanish that exists. You don't have to learn our language completely. What you need to just to focus on what you need in your specific case. For example, if you're a casual traveler, would you need to learn about politics to travel to Argentina? No, not at all. Would you need to learn about science? Would you need to learn about cooking in Argentina? Not at all. Why? For the simple reason that you just need simple stuff to travel to Argentina. That's all you need. That's all it takes. So how long does it take to learn all of this stuff? Well, basically in just 4 months or even 1-2 months, if you work every day in a very intensive way, you can learn at least the basics that will allow you to travel everywhere you want to and manage with your English plus your Spanish. That's the amazing tool. That is an amazing tool. That is the most important thing of all to reach all the dreams, to reach all the stuff that you want here in Argentina. But you just need one step. That is Spanish. Once you have it, the rest is up to you. The rest, you can do it, everything on your own. So this was a short video. I just wanted to help you with this and make you understand that if you do not learn Spanish for coming, for visiting Argentina, it's being dependent on someone, dependent on your phone, dependent on a translator or something like this. And that will make everything that you have to do slower. You will waste money, unnecessary money that you don't need to waste, because you could just have your Spanish and do it on your own. So if you would like to start right now, to start changing your life, for coming here, for visiting, moving to Argentina, be a new resident, start your new business, or just for casual trips, you have to learn Spanish. And how can you do that? You have many options. You have many different solutions. You can be with a teacher, you can do it with a book, you can be it with my videos here, with online courses that I have here, with many playlists I have about Argentinian Spanish, or you can just start with the most effective way of all, which is working with someone who can actually help you in a professional way and as fast as possible. So if you want to learn Argentinian Spanish right now for traveling, in the description you will have much more information on how you can achieve it. I have group lessons, I have lessons 101 in which we are going to work specifically on your specific problems and your specific needs. So that was all for this video. If you just want to learn more about this, in the description you have much more information. Thank you very much for watching this and see you in another video. Nos vemos. I would like to mention that my new group lessons will start on May 1. So if you would like to learn Argentinian Spanish for traveling, or just because you would like to enjoy learning Spanish and learn Argentinian Spanish in specific, in the description you will have much more information about this, so you can start right now and start changing your life and start learning Argentinian Spanish with me and with group lessons. More information in the description. ¿Qué estás esperando? Dale! Thanks for watching this video. If you are a beginner and you want to learn Spanish, my book, Mini Stories to Learn Spanish Beginner's Guide, is available on Amazon. If you are looking to learn Spanish to visit Argentina, with my program you can do it. All the details are in the description. Thanks for watching.